Healy family. Welcome to our Frequency and Friends for the month of June. I cannot believe it's June already. Anyway, for those of you who may not know me, my name is Peter Christoff, and I'm the Managing Director for North America for Healy, and it's my pleasure to be your host, or at least lead into today's call. We've got a little bit of housekeeping to get out of the way first. Let's talk about translation. Today's call is being translated into 2 languages. If you prefer to listen in Spanish or Mandarin Chinese, simply select the globe icon on your screen at the bottom of your Zoom window and select the language of your choice. Now, we've got some disclaimers to get out of the way as well. Our income disclaimer, which basically says, as with any business, your results as a Healy member may vary and are based on your individual efforts, your business expertise, your drive, and your efforts. And there's really no guarantee that any income level or level of success will be achieved. It's all based on your efforts. And our product disclaimer, which says our Healy devices and our individualized microcurrent programs are not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent any disease or medical condition, and should not be used as a substitution for professional medical attention. So with that out of the way, just know that our Frequency and Friends is an internal webinar, and as such should not be recorded or posted online in any way, shape, or form. And anyway, why would you need to? Because we basically post it online for you on our incredible and informative YouTube page. So just go there and we've got timelines for you and everything where you can zip right to the part that you want. Anyway, let's jump right in, and we're doing things a little different today. Instead of world news, which we'll get to later, we're starting out with our company updates. And with that, please allow me to bring on, and I'm making a big distinction here because Jake Barron, who was our head of customer care for North America, I'm now introducing him as the global head of customer care. And we're so very proud of Jake, and he's got some incredible news for you. So take it away, Jake.
Thank you, Peter, and welcome to June. June is definitely one of my favorite months of the year since it's my birthday month, so it's always a big celebration. So we'll go ahead and get that started now. Thank you very much for the congratulations there. And yeah, we've got a lot of cool announcements. I always get to announce cool stuff, so I always love to participate on this call. And Backoffice, last month we had a huge announcement related to basically all the new features that were available, and we have even more. So let's keep things moving here. And I know a lot of you, such great feedback from everybody using the new features. It's so much easier to navigate and have the visibility into your team here as well. So I really just wanted to say that we listened to feedback, though. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is amazing," but if we also had this, it'd be even better. And so there's a new feature that just went live, the top enrollment legs feature within the Performance Manager. So on these next slides here, we kind of show just exactly how to get to that. So log into your Backoffice, go to the Performance Manager there. You see the little arrow, click on that. And then on the next screen, you'll see here, now you can look for one of the drop-down boxes that you can sort by is top enrollment legs there as well. And so you'll see, again, very easy to track everybody personally sponsored on your team, which everyone personally sponsored is its own enrollment leg as well. And you'll be able to track their performance even easier now. So new features, we sometimes launch big groups of features, and then other times it's just one additional feature as well. But lots to come as far as Backoffice goes. And let's got some news here about product trainings and events. So let's keep things moving here. Of course, our Healy World Learning Hub. I always have to mention this because there's such great content, hours and hours and days of trainings and recordings of this call, Tech Tip Tuesdays, our advanced Healy trainings that are coming out of the APAC region as well, our new Healy Solutions series, going to be added to our Healy World Learning Hub 2 as well. So check that out. And then this is a big announcement. So starting tomorrow, we're trying something new with Tech Tip Tuesday. We've been doing this call at 8 p.m. Eastern time for, I think, when Ken Close started this, even before I was with Healy, so going on 5 years now. But we want to make this a little bit more of a global call, include other regions. So we have a lot of people from our EMEA region that would like to participate. And normally, when we do this at 8 p.m. Eastern, it's 2 in the morning throughout most parts of Europe. So we're going to say, let's, in the month of June, we're going to try this out at a new time slot, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. CET. So over in Germany, it is 7 p.m. And we're going to try this new call out, also new people to participate as well. And it's going to be a lot of fun here. So we'll have Ken, myself, and then also Henry Pena, our global onboarding specialist, there to assist. And I know some people that are used to joining at 8 p.m., maybe 1 p.m. is not as convenient. But for the other people that couldn't join at 8 p.m., they might be able to join now for the first time here in the US. And I'll put in a link or an email in the chat for anybody that can't join live at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to put an email address in here that you can send questions to. So you can submit your questions in advance, topics that you would like to see us cover on the call. Can't guarantee that we'll be able to cover everything that's submitted, but we'll try to pick a few each week. And then if you can't join live, you put your questions there, and then you'll be able to review them the next day when the recording's posted on our Healy World Learning Hub as well. So we want to be able to include as many people as possible as well. So we're going to switch things up in the month of June and see how things go. So looking forward to starting a new chapter of Tech Tip Tuesday tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Same link, everything else is the same. So, okay. And here we go. So this was a lot of fun. We had a ton of people join this call last week, the Healy Solutions series as well. We had a great one with Stephanie Brandreth doing on pain relief. And you'll be able to check that recording as well on our Healy World Learning Hub. And the next one's coming up Tuesday, June 17th as well. And this one you'll see here, we got Jessica Humphreys covering the topic of emotional and mood support. So this will be another great one. Make sure you put that on your calendars. Very easy to join. You just scan the QR code from this invite graphic at the time of the meeting. And again, same time as last week, the 7:30 p.m. Eastern time as well. So we'll of course remind you as we get closer to this one as well. And let's see. And also something new. Well, it was new as of last month, but our Healy onboarding sessions for the HealAdvisor app. So we're talking, natural cycle, bioenergetic vitalization, digital nutrition, and then also for most people use this app for the HealAdvisor search. So Henry Pena, our global onboarding specialist, hosts these onboarding sessions, does a great job on these. And I know we focus a lot during this call on the HealAdvisor search because it is the most requested topic as well. And so join live. There's 2 sessions coming up here in June. And the benefit of joining live, of course, is that they're interactive and you can ask questions along the way. But if you can't make it, there actually is a recording of this session available on our Healy World Learning Hub as well, if you go to the Healy onboarding playlist. Okay, and yeah, just a reminder here, Tech Tip Tuesday, this is our HealyAmericasEvents.com calendar as well. You'll be able to see Tech Tip Tuesdays, the Healy Solutions series coming up, and then our Frequencies and Friends coming up in the month of July. See a little preview of that one there. So again, always a reminder of how to get the most up-to-date event information there too. Okay, let's keep things moving. I think we're moving. Oh, sorry, one more thing. This is actually been available here in the US and Canada for a couple months now. It's been a great resource, having that convenient 24/7 support. And we're expanding this. We're taking Harmony global, moving on to the EMEA Healy shops starting on June 10th. And then we're going to start working on the APAC region soon after there to go live sometime in Q3. So yeah, this again, very easy to use, helps with all the common issues. And if Harmony can't answer your question, Either they'll transfer you to a live agent during business hours or create a support ticket for you if it's after hours. So really no need to even go into the support center anymore to submit anything, because Harmony is there to help in many different ways. Okay. And now back over to Megan, or is it to you, Peter? Oh, back to Peter. All right.
Thanks, Jake. Thank you very much. And it's exciting to see the Harmony project, which brought AI to America, starting to spread throughout the world. And wonderful that you're heading up that project to bring it, because it's been such a valuable resource. And I've heard from so many people how, you hear about AI and chatbots and them being able to be used for customer service, but in the past they've been so limited. And this is so vibrant, and it's actually solving people's problems and being able to actually do what they need. And it's just huge. I've heard so many great comments.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, so we've got some news around the world, some exciting things going on, and hey, this week happens to be the Healy World Tour. If you haven't heard about it, the Healy World Tour Mexico, it's this week in just a couple of days, June 6th and 7th, and in Korea, June 12th and 14th. Now, this is going to be an amazing event. I know that it's too late to make it to buy tickets to Mexico already. Let's go ahead and go into the next chapter. And you know all the reasons why. If you're going, fantastic, you're going to see all these incredible things. But if you're not, you definitely don't want to miss these type of events. When we hold these type of events, my advice would be to absolutely do what you can to be there. Because registering and attending one of these events, you're going to hear everything that's new to Healy. You're going to be elbow to elbow and talking to the best and the brightest and most successful Healy leaders across the globe. You're going to be hearing about, special new product launches. You're going to be given special promotional deals. You're going to be hearing about the science directly from Marcus Schmieke and Martin. And you're going to be hearing from our CEO, Christian Halper. You're going to be at the point where you have your fingers on all of the information. So if you're into Healy and our frequencies, June 2025, because of what's going to happen at this event, the next chapter begins. There is an exclusive new product launch at the World Tour. And of course, there will be a special offer for all the attendees that is going to blow you away. And just to give you a little bit of a hint, don't listen to it, from my mouth. Hear it from Marcus Schmieke.
Dear Healy friends, I'm here at a very special, mysterious place in Germany, which you can recognize by the skyline in the background, in a very specialized laboratory, which is able to measure electromagnetic frequencies and how they are spreading through the body in a very precise way. I won't go into much more detail, but the results of this amazing measurements will be presented on the World Tour, which we are doing in June from Mexico to Korea to Munich and to Vienna. And I hope to see you there very soon. Bye-bye.
Incredible. I can't wait to hear from Marcus and from Martin Whitman all about the technology involved in this new product launch. Very exciting. You definitely want to pay attention to your email and to the WhatsApp chats or Telegram chats and all of the places that you get your Healy information. And let's not forget email as well. But that Healy Mexico tour is incredible. It's this week, the 6th and the 7th at Expo Santa Fe in Mexico City. It is the event of the year. And, it's too late for you to go now if you're already going to do it. But man, this event is incredible. And the first day, there's sessions with the founders and speakers, a special VIP event. The second day, launch of the year, sessions with guests, science, information, and a recognition dinner. But these are the kind of things that go on at these events and why you just can't miss it. So continuing along, then you know what? You're going to hear from everybody. It's the best of the best. The whole entire, corporate group from Marcus to Christian to Shanam Halper speaking as well as our COO, Luciano Garcia Rangel, and the managing director of Mexico, Carla Davalos Estrada. She's a wonderful speaker and always great to hear from her. And the energy of Freddie Oropeza from managing director of Colombia. They've got motivational speakers, a guy that's a professional mountaineer that's climbed some of the highest and most difficult mountains in the world and how you can relate that to business, Omar Alvarez, and then a who's who in the field, Fernando Palafox, Melissa Lara, Maru Ramos, Katia Castelo, Eliana Carvajal, and Alejandra Guatabonza. This is the who's who of success, on our side of the world. So these are the reasons you have to go to these events, but do everything that you can to pick up on all the information that's put out about this so that you can hear and see and learn from all of it, because you're really going to want to. And then finally, the week after, it comes the Healy Korea tour. And of course, they've got the who's who of the corporate. In addition, I see our master distributor, Karsten Lange there, and Mark Bunzar, the head of APAC and EMEA, as well as a huge lineup of some of the best and most successful leaders across APAC and EMEA. So please, if you can't get to Mexico, there's still a chance you can still get tickets, I believe, to join them in Korea. So lots going on in the world of Healy right now. We also just closed our qualification for the Global Leadership Summit to Vienna, Austria. And if you've not been there, this is a trip of a lifetime. This is an amazing, incredible, historic, and beautiful city. But we just closed, our qualification closed a day and a half ago. And we wanted to celebrate, and we'll have names for you soon, but there were 77 Vienna Summit qualifiers. So help me and give some love and some reactions to the 77 people that qualified for this trip. And amongst that group, we had some super high achievers. We had 31 people that achieved above and beyond so that they could qualify a +1 for this trip. And I love it when we give people the ability to do that, to earn it for their spouse as well. And of those qualifiers, and this is the reason why getting started early is so very important. Do you remember back in January where we started out at an early bird qualification for people to earn a flight voucher if they got some points early? Of those 77 that qualified, 40 of them got that head start back in January, which is huge. And I want to congratulate all of them. Our whole team does. In fact, the whole Healy Global does, because incredible. They're going to enjoy an amazing trip. They're going to be going to our founder's hometown, or, to Christian's hometown, and they're going to be treated to a wonderful event, and it's going to be amazing. So with that, let's get into some additional recognition. And for that, I would like to bring on the amazing Megan Ranco, who's our sales manager for right now for North America. Megan, jump on in.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. I know you started recognition with Vienna, and I'm thrilled to be able to continue it with a little bit more specific recognition for Canada and the US from what we just closed in the month of May. But before we go ahead and do that, I'm just going to change my slide. Oh, that's me. Here I am. I want to give some special recognition and invite Ruth Sanchez to join me. Now, many of you may already know Ruth from her previous role as team lead for customer care and VIP. You've had the privilege to connect with her and talk to her and have her help you out and support you already in many ways. Well, much like we announced for Jake earlier, I'd like to welcome to the sales, officially to the sales team, Ruth Sanchez in her new role as sales support specialist. That means she and I are going to be working super closely together, more so than ever before, to help support each and every one of you to achieve all that you desire and dream to achieve with your Healy businesses, your personal business, with your teams building. That's what we're here for. Between the three of us, between the two of us, we can cover the 3 languages of North America: English, French, and Spanish. We are here to support each of you with your teams. Welcome to the sales side of things officially, Ruth. We're so privileged to have you and all your experience joining us here.
Thank you so much, Megan. I am truly excited to be working with the sales team with you and Peter. More importantly, though, I'm thrilled to use my knowledge, my focus, my energy to support in this new role. You guys, the Healy World family, I hope to support you guys in reaching all your goals that you're working hard every month to reach. And I'm truly excited for what the future brings for us.
With that, Ruth is going to join me as we go into our topics of recognition. Now, normally we might have started with the close of an incentive to see incentive qualifiers, but as you all know, and what we're going to review in just a couple of minutes, our current incentive keeps on going throughout the month of June. So keep on going, everybody, as you are on your way earning upgrades. And for many of you, already started earning more of those Obsidians that we'll be sending out shortly. This month for our celebration, we want to start by recognizing our title, our rank advancements. So we've got 2 this month.
To start off, I want to congratulate Federico Alicia for reaching Executive Team Manager. Great job, Federico. And then Kenneth Bess for reaching Team Manager. Congratulations to you both on reaching these new advancements in the month of May.
This is so excited. Congratulations to the both of you. Love having the opportunity to do that every month, as well as this is kind of new from last month, our top sellers. So our May top sellers, our top 5 are
Tara Townsend in 5th. And from Canada in 4th, Stephanie Brandreth. In 3rd, Agnes Florschik. In 2nd, Gladys Vanegas. And in 1st, Federico Alicia. Congratulations to all of you guys for all your hard work in the month of May, and may it continue in the following month.
Absolutely. And thank you, Ruth, for joining us for recognition today. And we look forward to seeing so much more of you in the months to come as we're just ramping up this new sales team and dynamic with your new role. Thank you so much, Ruth, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much, guys.
Continuing on the topic of recognition, just calling out, they're not quite there yet, but many of you may know, and some of you may not know, so you want to call attention. In your back office, in the download section, did you know that you have recognition templates at your disposal to access and use and update to recognize personal achievements, or of course the achievements of those in your teams, with whichever way you choose to do so on social, whether you're needing slide graphics or reels graphics or banners for posts for whatever social media. We've got you covered with these, and they're receiving a refresh, and we're jazzing up these templates for recognition. So you have these brand new templates available for recognition very shortly in your back offices. So it's on the way, it's coming soon, and when they're there, we'll do a little call out, a little shout out in our WhatsApp channels or social to let you know that they are available for those who want to begin using these new templates for your own team recognition. Continuing on to the next topic, I know many of you are excited to know, well, what are our promotions, not for May, but for June? We've done May, that one's a wrap, but moving into the month of June, what do we have available? Well, we continue to have these this is the first of 2 global promotions that we have, the spectacular promotion. This was just highlighting that our direct device bonus at that entry level, that first level, is still at 20%. Okay, so this was announced that it's through July 31st that this incentive would continue on. So just a reminder, 20% is what we have our direct device bonus at for that entry level with Healy. And the other important to note was through to the end of June. So that's this month, guys, through to the end of June, we have the extension on the rank and advance promotion. So these are those incredibly generous sums that you see on the screen for everybody who either rank advances or who maintains the level of director or above this month. So if you are hitting any one of those titles for the first time, those are the bonuses on the screen, from 750 euros all the way up to 10,000 euros possibility for anyone promoting for the first time to one of those levels. And for anyone maintaining a title, their title at one of those levels, you've got from 750 euros all the way up to 6,000 euro possibility for maintaining your title in this month. So you're going to want to take a look at that and jump into action with everything I'm about to share, the following promotions, so that you can scoop up everything that Healy has on the table and offering for you this month. So you'll notice in the promotions that I'm about to share, these are not very different than last month, and that was intentional. As we said, we're wanting to keep things concise. We're wanting to keep things easy and flowing for you, for the efforts that you're putting into your business, for your prospects, for your customers who you're talking to. So many of, or speaking with, I should say, many of these promotions are very similar, if not identical, to last month. So all the conversations you've started to have with people that you're continuing to follow up with, you will have the same offers with very minimal change to it. So you're not reaching out to change any of the information, facts, or amounts that you discussed with them previously, but really just continuing that conversation. So the Healy Resonance Bundle continues this month. This is our Healy Resonance Edition with a Mag Healy Classic and 3 months of McMakin program group for free. That is our Healy Resonance Bundle. All this for $15.15 in the US or $18.12 in Canada. So this is a great bundle for people who want a true holistic approach to their health, with both devices able to use so many of the programs and modules that Healy offers. The little bonus, the difference this month that we've added, you'll see, is in the US, a Elements morning and night duo. That's 1 month of morning and night duo Elements with their little travel case is the bonus that we're going to add with this for all US customers. And in Canada, since we don't have Elements in Canada, it's the Healy travel case that's going to be added to the order. So that is the difference, the call out from the Healy Resonance Bundle last month and this month. So as you see, it's a fun, positive bonus that we're adding for your customers this month, but the information you shared with them last month is the same. So helps to just continue that conversation. The same with our Healy Resonance Bundle, our Healy Professional Bundle, pardon me. So this is your Healy Professional Edition and your Mag Healy Professional Edition with a coil as well. This is that bundle that we had last month as well. It's $32.65 in the US and $41.22 in Canada. And the edition, the same, 1 month of Elements or a travel case, a Healy travel case in Canada. So the bonus items have been added, but the bundle stays the same. Continue those conversations. Anybody who was not ready in May, who you were unable to connect with, continue those conversations. Reach out and connect with them now, this June, and get them ready and set with their professional bundle if this is what they had their eye on. Now, this is a little different than what we had last month, and the item that we're very excited to be able to share. This is the Obsidian bundle. That's right, we're back with an Obsidian bundle. Many of you asked, what could we do with this Obsidian bundle to get really excited? You have so many people interested in looking at it, loving the Healy Obsidian. Well, this month we have a True to True bundle for the Obsidian with the Healy Obsidian Edition, the Mag Healy Professional, which comes with the Meridian module. That's a huge bonus when we have that, when we add that in. So Obsidian already comes with its own coil, Mag Healy Professional coming with the Meridian module in addition, and of course that bonus of a month of Elements morning and night duo with their travel case or Healy travel case in Canada. As that bonus, we've added it to all our other bundles. Of course, we're going to add it in to the Obsidian bundle as well. So all this incredible bundle for $57.99 in the US or $71.24 in Canada. This is huge, huge value with this bundle. And we know so many of you who are thrilled to have this available for your customers this month. Now let's take a look a little bit at just the summary or the overview of all the promotions: the Healy Resonance bundle we discussed, the Healy Professional bundle, and the Healy Obsidian bundle. We also have your Healy Professional at 50% off this month. So again, keeping it going what you were working with in May. So again, just ignore the dates here, May 1st to 31st. This is June 1st to June 30th. Healy Professional is at 50% off. And we have the bonus items there too. So the Elements in the US or the Healy Travel Case in Canada being added to this offer. So that's your Professional at 50%, and the option to add either a Healy Coil or the Soul Cycle program also at 50% off. We wouldn't let you go for the month without something for the Mag Healy Professional as well. So you have the Mag Healy Professional available at 50% off this month as well. Again, same as last month, with the option to add the Meridian module at 50% off as well. So this is huge value for all of our Mag Healy lovers and customers out there. We've got that available for the month of June. Of course, with the bonus of your Elements and or your travel case, depending on country of purchase, right there. And lastly, we've got a specific promotion you may have noticed in the US, a good focus on Elements this month. So we're doing an Elements morning and night duo promo this month for all our US customers. You can get a 3-month supply of morning and night duo with 30 extra envelopes. You know, those individual envelopes, great for sharing with your customers. Anybody who wants to give it a try, you're going to get 30 fully equipped envelopes. That means they're filled with their morning and night duo, in addition to the 3-month supply of Elements, all for just $125 US. It's an incredible value. That is a great promotion. It is time to stock up on your morning and night. I don't know if you've tried it, but if you haven't, let me tell you, it gets you going in the morning with a really great natural energy without the crash, and it truly helps you to unwind and relax and set yourself up for a great evening and night's rest and sleep to regenerate and rejuvenate while sleeping. So we've got incredible promotions, this quick overview on all that this month to offer to each and every one of your customers. And as we mentioned in recognition earlier, we don't want to jump past this. This is your incentive. So this is your opportunity for big rewards. It started on May 1st and it runs through June 30th. So we are only at the halfway mark of this incentive. You have the opportunity to earn your choice of a Meridian module if you don't have it and you've always wanted it, Soul Cycle programs and Plant Power database if you want to add that to the devices you have, or earning upgrades to perhaps a Healy edition you already have that you would love to upgrade to a higher level. When you earn step 1 or level 1 in this incentive, which is just 2,000 QV, and that's cumulative May and June. So many of you have reached this and many of you have surpassed it, and many of you are very close to hitting this first step. So 2,000 QV by June 30th, and you can earn your choice of those rewards. Now, for anyone who's got their sights set on the Obsidian, maybe you've already earned one, and you know when you have one, you want another, because everybody around you wants to use it, of course. So whether you want another Obsidian yourself, whether you've seen it and you haven't earned one yet, you haven't gotten that Healy Obsidian that you're desiring, this is your opportunity to get it with 4,500 QV, that's cumulative QV. You can earn your own Obsidian. That, again, it's until the 30th of June. So the faster we jump into action this month and share about Healy and start those conversations or continue some conversations we've already started, the quicker you're going to accumulate and reach that 4,500 QV level and earn your own Obsidian. Congratulations to those who have already earned it, because there are a few who did it right away in the month of May. Others who are like moments away from earning their Obsidian already now at the beginning of June, and so many others who are tracking to have it by the end of June as well. Start those conversations, continue those conversations once you've set your goal, and you will achieve the step 1 or 2 that you've set in front of you for the month of June. And Ruth and I are here to support you all along the way with anything that you need to help you achieve this objective. What does it look like when we take some of those promotions that we were looking at earlier and we have our sights set on whether it's the incentive to earn the device, the Obsidian, or any of the step 1 rewards, or you're simply looking at your compensation plan and saying, how can I maximize my payout? How can I go and get my monthly bonuses, my overrides? What do I have to do? Well, that extra level of income starts coming in at that team manager level, right? So you want to make sure that every month you are qualified, your paid as title is team manager or above in order to maximize your compensation plan and earn as many commissions and overrides as you can. So how can we take the bundles, just looking at certain examples? Remember, there's tons of ways to accumulate QV. Any number of variables works for this, but we're taking and simplifying it and saying, just with the bundle offers we have this month, how many would you need to sell and promote this month in order to qualify at team manager? Of course, there's other qualification requirements you have to look at. There's second leg requirements, and at certain levels, like your STM, you're going to want to look at outside volume and so on. So you'll want to take a look at all of that. And again, Ruth and I are more than happy to take a look at it with you. But just looking at volume, when you move either 4 resonance bundles or 2 perfect pair bundles, you will hit the QV requirement to achieve the 30% direct device bonus, which looks like what you see on the screen as far as cash value. This is in US dollars. And that ensures that you will be eligible to be paid as a team manager that month. If you want to go a step further, looking at the senior team manager level, it's just 2 Obsidian bundles or 3 perfect pair bundles. That's all it takes to reach the QV level you see on the screen there. That's over 4,000, over 4,500. That gets you the top tier direct device bonus at 40% for a huge increase. Take a look at that cash value that you'll earn, and gives you the volume requirement to qualify you for senior team manager as well, if all your volume is placed as need be and your legs are active and so on and so forth. Now with this month, just 2 Obsidian bundles or 3 perfect pair bundles gives you right away over 4,500. So that means you could in 1 month also earn your Obsidian, because you would have the QV requirement to earn that step 2 in the incentive and get your Obsidian by the end of the month. There are so many ways that you can build the volume and get what you need to qualify for the rank that you want to get paid at, to achieve the incentives that you want to earn. If you need, again, any support or help reading it, looking into it, deciphering it, action plans, all of the above, we're here to support you with that, as well as your uplines, of course, as well as we want to support you to go and achieve all those goals that you set out for yourselves in a month. So without taking too much more time, I want to pass it back over to Peter Christoff, our managing director, so he can wrap this up for us and take us into our close of Frequencies and Friends, so we can all get back at it and hit the ground running this June.
Thank you, Megan. Wow, take a breath. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. First off, I love it. I love what we've got going on this month. We've got some of our best, strongest promotions, which are all tools for you to be able to share with people. Something that I absolutely love is what she just did on that prior slide, showing you if you took advantage of the Obsidian bundle and the perfect pair bundle, what you could earn just from direct device bonus on that. And it's huge, in addition to any other bonuses that you might be able to earn as well. So great promotions, a little something for everybody, some huge and incredible discounts. To me, it's the foundation for a fantastic month. At the beginning of Megan's session, I also wanted to offer my congratulations to Ruth Sanchez joining the Healy sales team. Guys, Ruth's energy and her knowledge and her heart and her love for the Healy field are so evident and will be such a wonderful addition to our team. I am just thrilled that we have her to be able to help interact and to liaise and to be able to, help all aspects of the Healy family. So super excited about that. Now, what did I have for you? Let's talk about a quick, and you're going to love it, a quick, very quick comp plan update. Now, you may know that over the past couple of months, we kept extending that increased tier 1 on the first level of the direct device bonus. Go ahead and advance that slide. So we wanted to let you know that effective as of July 1st, and obviously it's still running, But as of July 1st, that first level staying at 20% is going to be new and added into the comp plan. So that's going to be the new bonus amount. So you've got 1 to 1999 QV, 20%, 2000 to 3499, you've got 30%, and 3500 and above, you've got 40%. Really easy to remember, 20, 30, 40. Your earnings increase as the amount of sales increase. So good to know that that isn't just a promotion that we're going to have to continue to extend. It's now part of your comp plan. So very glad to hear that. Now, wanted to talk to you about my 5 things to ignite growth this summer. I always like to pick a couple of things to focus on at the end of the call, just because I feel it's important to get your head in the right place going into the month as far as a strategy goes. Now, understand, and this is an interesting one, because understand that it's okay to do good in this business and also do well from this business. Because we all know that our Healy devices, these devices have the ability to do incredible things for people, personally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You know, they can really help someone in many aspects of their life, harmonizing so many things. And that's why most people in Healy are so excited and talk so enthusiastically about our product, because our products do good. Now, the other aspect of Healy, which is our opportunity where you can earn, you can do well, and it's okay to do good and do well at the same time. And the reason I say that is because igniting growth this summer isn't hard. It's not complicated. It's simply about getting to the list of 25. And I've said this before on these calls. As a longtime leader, both in the field and at corporate, I've known and I've experienced and I've always taught that every person really has 25 really good contacts. People that just based on the sheer strength of your relationship with them, if you ask them to sit down to hear a 20-minute presentation about what this little device can do or what our earning opportunity can do, that relationship is so strong that no matter what, there's 95% chance that they'd sit down and let you tell them what it's all about. Now, that's great. You know, there's businesses in this industry where they tell you to make a list of 100 people, and people are listing their mailman and their barber and, just people that are more acquaintances. Those ones are a little bit harder, but everybody knows about 25 people between their closest friends, their closest family, and their, closest colleagues. This is the list that you want to get to because there's an emotional connection with every person. Now, when people always used to come to me and say, my business is sort of stalled, there's no new people, I've talked to everybody I know about Healy. What I would then reply is, I'd be willing to bet that every person, that the last person that you sold a device to, you haven't talked to or asked them for referrals amongst the people that they know. You can't just, or you shouldn't just sell a unit, sell a device, and then expect for that person's response to how much they love the device to automatically have them start talking about it and sharing. You need to plant those seeds. Plant those seeds so that they will want to talk about it and share about it. And we've got, both the products and the opportunity. So growth is simply making sure that you really do a thorough job of getting to every new person that's involved or that's brought into your organization, getting to their list of 25. Now, if that person comes in as a member with the thought of wanting to earn, then part of your work is done for you. You and that person work together to methodically go through and list and go through and make presentations to their list of 25. And what I've found is that you'll probably end up with 5 really good candidates to do the business, because out of those 20, you may get 14 people that are interested in hearing about the product and could be potentially customers. But you're going to also get 5 that will be open to hearing about the earning opportunity. And that could be your path to director and beyond. So it's simply showing people what Healy can do and what they can earn. Now, you heard us talk about it. You heard us say in a few days, there's going to be an exciting product launch. Be ready for this. Start thinking about who can you talk to about this. So without telling you what it is or without giving anything away, I would recommend that you find a way to create a list of all of the people that you've ever sold Healy devices to, because this is something that's going to appeal to absolutely everyone. And those people that you've already sold a device to are already mentally sold on Healy. They've had a relationship with the company. They've experienced the products. And once these products are in someone's hand and they're using it and feeling the benefits, that's usually a strong and very positive relationship. So you're going to want to build on that. So be ready for this exciting product launch. Use your tools. Use all of those promotions that Megan talked about. Use the the ability for our B2B. The B2B promotion for this month is extremely strong too. Adding elements to everything, is just fantastic. But the rewards to be able to earn an Obsidian, that's always our most popular one, and it's the one that everyone wants to do. So use the tools, and don't forget what I always tell you, TOI OBP. The opportunity is our best product. So with that, a couple of other things really quickly. Close of the month, don't forget, it's June 30th, and our ordering clocks close at 7:59 on the East Coast, and in Colombia, 6:59 Central and Mexico City time, 5:59 in Mountain, and 4:59 Pacific time. And mark your calendar, because our next Frequency and Friends will be July 2nd. It's not the 1st. Our family in Canada, it's a holiday there. We're going to celebrate Canada Day with them and support them. We're doing it on the 2nd. Don't miss it. Invite your members and new members and established members to come and join us. And that's about it for this week. Look, we finished early and we still had a lot of information to pass on. So exciting month. June is going to be one for the record books. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're going to the event, congratulations. I'm excited for all that you're going to hear and feel and be part of and see and do. And for those of you that aren't at the event, keep your ears open and eyes open for all the emails and all the posts and all the information coming out, because you're going to want to get it out. It's incredible. Thanks, and we can't wait to celebrate your success.